Have you ever had hamburger helper for dinner? It was actually one of my favorite meals as a kid, and I know my mom loved to make it because it was just so easy. Of course, it's something that I avoid feeding my family now because who knows what they put in all those ingredients in that package. But I found a way to make it from scratch that is high protein, low carb, and it's just as easy to make as the stuff that you find in the box. Start with the ground beef. Add 1 pound of ground beef to a large skillet and brown it over medium-high heat, breaking it up until it crumbles as it cooks. And I'm using lean ground beef here just because I want the extra protein, plus I don't have to mess with draining out a bunch of extra fat after it's done cooking. Now for the rest of the seasonings, the sauce and the noodles that makes hamburger helper, well, hamburger helper. I'm ditching the processed box and instead I'm using real food ingredients, kind of like I've been doing with my multivitamin from Gem. Gem is a multivitamin made from real food ingredients. It has over 20 real food vitamins, minerals, superfoods, probiotics, and prebiotics, all whole food sourced. I am so glad that I made the switch to whole food source vitamins several months ago because it has all of these benefits. This Gem Bite has turmeric for skin and gut protection. It has zinc from pumpkin seeds. It even has vitamin K2 sourced from chickpeas, and vitamin K2 is essential for bone health. So taking the Gem Bite daily is going to give my body the nutrients it needs just to help support bone health. It has a vitamin B complex sourced from germinated quinoa sprouts, ginger, and more. All of these are whole food sourced. And having the prebiotics and probiotics in here has really helped with my digestive bloat. I also really enjoy the flavor of it. It has this citrusy ginger flavor that I actually crave every morning. Another cool thing about Gem that I discovered is that it's HSA, FSA eligible. So not only am I supporting my body with clinically studied ingredients that support my health and give my body what it needs, but I can save money too. Right now, Gem is offering a special deal off of your first month. Just go to dailygem.com/KetoFocus and use my code KetoFocus at checkout to get this deal. Now let's talk about those real food ingredients that are gonna go into our dinner. To serve as our thickener to help thicken up our sauce, you can either add a tablespoon of arrowroot powder or a tablespoon of cornstarch. Then add some seasonings, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder and a teaspoon of onion powder and salt, a teaspoon of that, and a 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper. Next, we add in the liquids to make the hamburger helper sauce. You'll need 1 cup of hot water and 2 cups of milk of choice. I'm using a flax milk, but you could use nut milk, seed milk, or even cow's milk here if you're not too concerned with low carb. Instead of elbow macaroni noodles made from flour, I'm using a pasta that's made from lupini beans, 1.5 cups. Lupini beans are a low carb, high protein legume that a lot of companies are now starting to make pasta from. It cooks up just like regular pasta, and I really can't tell the difference in flavor between regular pasta and lupini bean pasta. I'm using the brand Kaizen, and they now have a pasta that's only 2 carbs per serving, and it's still high in protein with 19 grams of protein per serving. Bring this to a simmer and then reduce the heat to medium, cover it, and let it simmer until the pasta is al dente, stirring it occasionally. This should take around 4 to 5 minutes to cook. And you don't want to overcook it because the noodles might start to break when you stir in the cheese. Then turn off the heat and add in cheddar cheese. This is 1 cup of shredded sharp cheddar cheese. I like to use the sharp kind because it has a more distinct cheddar flavor. Stir that until it's combined and the mixture is smooth and creamy, and then let it stand for 5 minutes so that the sauce continues to thicken up. This is so delicious and easy, and it really doesn't take much longer than it would to make up a box of hamburger helper. If you want another easy, high protein dinner idea, click right here because I got another delicious one for you.